And this episode of The Same Hill gets Alex for the third time in a row. I thought that's what this was.
It's the third time.
It is the third time.
Okay, so let me get this straight. This is the third time that Alex has been stuck on this hill?
Yeah, there's a technique to it that I haven't quite gotten yet.
Why do we keep trying this hill?
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Hi and welcome to the Fast Lane Car. My name is Tommy and this is DiffLock, and today we've got something special in store for you. This is an Ant LED light bar, and we're going to be putting it on the front of my 1995 Jeep Wrangler. Now, our plan is pretty simple really. We're going to be sticking it right on the front bumper here, and then we're going to test it off-road at night. That's right, it'll be our TFL's very first off-road night review, and that's coming up next. So, this is a front bumper, and there's this little plastic plate in the way, but once you remove that here, there's plenty of room to get a nut on this end, stick a bolt through there, and I think it should work well. Now for power, we're going straight into the Jeep's internal power. We've got these two off-road lights wired up currently, and we've got this plug. Now, included with the light bar is just a positive and negative terminal. So with this here, we'll get a little connector wired up, plug it straight into the Jeep's internal power, drill this down, and then we'll be ready to hit the trails. So included with this light bar are these little mounts. They just screw on the side along with the screws here. We also have these little pads, they're little rubber grommets, an Allen wrench, and even the bolts you need to secure it to your vehicle. So it's a very comprehensive kit. And that's done. We have both holes drilled right now. Time to mount up the light bar, figure out some power, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so next we've got these little rubber feet that just slot in place like this. Then the unit can go on and we can tighten it all up. Now this has been by all means very much a parking lot installation. You can see cars whizzing by, but I think that's kind of the fun of DiffLock. It's not having the garage. It's you out there trying it yourself, figuring it out. This is me figuring this out, coming up with solutions. One last step to do before the wiring. Let's get this thing together. Now so far this job has been very fast, very easy, and the wiring should be no exception. Because we're using the existing wiring harness in the Jeep, all we need is that connector, as well as heat shrink, a soldering iron, and just a little bit of solder, and we'll be able to get this job done real fast. So I just finished soldering in the light to the connector, wrapped it all in some heat shrink and some electrical tape. Now let's see if it works. Oh yeah. Now obviously in here it looks very bright, but you know, outside there's just pavement, in here it's just a garage. There's only one real test, that'll be off-road in the night. Let's see how it does. Alright, so now Alex, Matt, and I are out here at the Switzerland Trail, and as you can't see, it is very clearly dark. But you know, I'm kind of skeptical of this light bar. It is a very affordable system. I'm not really sure what kind of wattage we'll be looking at, what kind of output. So let's compare it to the stock lights on Alex's Jeep. Go for it, Alex. Alright, so not bad. You know, they'll clearly light the trail up, but you know, I think we can do a little better. Let's hit mine. Oh, wow, okay. Wow, that is extremely, extremely bright. Now this is, although a very affordable system, from where I'm standing right now, it looks pretty bright, so let's go see how it does on the trail. This is running the Jeep on the stock 1995 Wrangler headlights, and this is on the 24-inch Ant LED light bar, which is available on Amazon for around $40. So we're out here right now on Goldmine Hill with Alex behind me. And you know, I gotta tell you, this affordable Ant light bar is really working well. Now let's talk about why you need off-road lights when you're going off-road. Well, now, first of all, it's not like driving on-road. There's a lot of big rocks, a lot of pointy objects, a lot of deep holes and obstacles that normal lights just won't see well. I mean, the fact of the matter is, especially these older sealed beams, they just don't have the power to really guide you through some of these bigger holes, these sharper rocks. However, even an affordable setup like this makes an incredible difference. Just incredible. Not only can I see farther down the trail, I can see what's happening on the edges of the trail. If there's any animals, if there's any other hazards lurking out there, I can see them, I can be prepared for them, I can react in time. And you just can't get that with normal lights, even with brights. Okay, so let's get a couple things out of the way right away. First of all, I think we can probably say it's pretty dark.
Yeah, I think it's dark.
Can you show us, Matt?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty dark. See, like that's
good. I think we got that out of the way. Good.
Here at TFL, we test all claims, and it is
it is indeed dark.
Yep.
Okay, so now the second thing we should discuss is your lights. You do have some aftermarket lights on this Jeep.
I do, and yeah, they're pretty cheap, $35, $40, something like that. And you know, wired them up. They do the job. They will light up the path generally in front of me. You know.
Now, this Ant 24-inch light bar is also around $40, and I think it probably does a little bit of a better job. Let's check them out.
Yeah. Good
okay.
idea.
You go first.
All right.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they work.
It will light up the area generally sort of in front of me.
Yeah, let's try this one. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a... Oof, that's like a small sun that's on the front of my Jeep, so I'd say it's pretty good.
well, the issue right now is we've got this tree right here, and then we've got that kind of stump right there.
Oh, there's a stump too.
Yeah, and so if that stump wasn't there, he'd be fine because he could either pull off and around, or he could just back down. But that stump is the problem, and I mean it's pretty firmly planted in there.
On this episode of The Same Hill Gets Alex for the third time in a row. I thought that's what this was.
It's the third time.
Okay, you could probably just back up.
Into the tree. No, your backspacing is way too...
Okay.
Your backspacing is as wide as the tree.
No, here, I'm gonna back down, trying to go around
That's a good idea.
And
go
then try to go up that way.
So go,
Okay.
yeah, good. So go crank it hard left and keep going back. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
You got a foot.
You're good. You're good. Ooh, you're good.
You're fine.
You're good. You're gonna hit the tree with it. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
It's your trailer hitch. You're fine. Okay, hard right. Oh, science! Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Damn.
See? I guess that's just what happens when you have two brilliant minds like ours working the case.
See that?
Nope.
Were we filming?
Nope.
Oh.
Now this Ant system has really blown away my expectations, to be honest. You know, I was kind of expecting, some more brightness, but wow. I mean, for as affordable as this light setup is, it is just really pretty spectacular. There's no other word for it. The amount farther I can see is great. It's just, it's really, really, really well done.
So anytime you take a look at a trail, you're gonna figure out what speed you're gonna want to be on that trail. if there's any kind of technical driving at all, it makes a lot of sense to be into 4-low. There's a lot more control in the vehicle, and this particular rig, the Rubicon, I've got a transfer case that lets me crawl. The crawl ratio on this is really low, so I can just creep along and idle and still have plenty of torque to be able to accomplish anything, so I don't have to go fast. It makes it more comfortable, and it allows me to be able to navigate my way through something and think about it and not be in a rush. It's not like I'm approaching a turn at 120 miles an hour like a race car does in a track and I gotta make changes quickly. This is something I can actually think about at whatever speed I want to and approach the line that I want. So that's a big part of it, right? If you're using 4 high, you're probably in a situation where there's snow, mud, areas where you can get a little bit more speed up, and not necessarily, but where we are right now, 4-low just makes a lot of sense so that you can calmly navigate and hit some of these aggressive bumps without jarring yourself and launching the vehicle back and forth.